Alright, so basically, this is what I'm going to talk about, man. Casey Margarita back with another video. For God, for Jesus, the real black Jesus, making him in heaven. So this is called, what is it called? Stigma of words. So for me, this, I can only speak for myself because this is what God led me to do, is change words. This is what you got to do in the Bible too. The Bible has stigma attached to the word. So you got to look at it with common sense and what reality. You got to look at it what God would view it, or how Jesus would view it. You got to be spiritually connected to God, have a deep, intimate relationship with God and Jesus, the real black Jesus, in order to take away the stigma of words. Because it's been translated, so obviously it's not in the original language. It's not what it meant when it was in the original language. So there's stigma attached to it when they choose the words basically from English, and it's not going to be exactly how it meant. That's why you got to really decipher it, and it's just common sense, but and people just don't have common sense. But for me, with words, basically, I definitely don't attach stigma to words. I use words whether it's in music or just me talking or whatever, expressing myself. People view the stigma of it and they twist it up and lie on my image for it. That's what they do. That's why people get in arguments. That's why all this stuff happens. It's basically they following the stereotype of the words. They following the stereotype of what I'm saying and what they mind and what they think, which is basic thinking. They're not thinking above. And God even said to think above. Jesus even said to think above. But people don't use that what Jesus said to think above, or what God said to think above. They don't use that to think above when I talk. So basically, I have my own meanings. I have my own way of thinking. So I'm not going to listen to these motherfuckers when they want to talk shit, when they want to twist up the Bible, whatever it is. Just got to understand, that's of the devil to twist up. They listen to the devil and think of their stereotypical, oh, this is what Casey meant in this sentence. Oh yeah, let's stereotype that and stigmatize it. And that's basically what it is. It basically, they could say you're mentally ill for it. They could do whatever they want. The society, if they really want to go that far to destroy your image and make you look dumb and stupid. And that's sick. That's evil. That's wicked. They're witches. That's witchcraft. That's like, okay, for example, I call someone a witch. Like, let's say it's a family member that want me to take in psychiatric injections. We already know how that's bad for your health, all that. You already know. But basically, let's say a family member wants me to take it. They're a witch in God's eyes. But people stigmatize like that. Oh, well, they don't have spell books. You don't need a spell book to be a witch. So you stigmatizing what I'm saying. You're not looking at it the way I'm actually looking at it, which is if you follow the world, you're a witch in God's eyes. So I have to explain that to destroy that whole stereotype of what they have in their mind of what a witch is or whatever. Like, you can be a witch. You don't have to be into witchcraft to be into witchcraft. You still can put spells on people's life by destroying their image. That's witchcraft. And honestly, when you take a stand for God, people are going to be witches in your life and try to destroy your image for God and try to slave you. By you doing that, you're trying to slave a person. You're trying to literally curse a person and obviously make it so they don't stop them from prospering. Just for them sticking up for God, sticking up for what's right. It's crazy. People so delusional down here. It's ridiculous. And they know the truth. They know the truth, and they just don't want to follow it. But yeah, basically, that's an example. So I think this is pretty much it. What I'm gonna. This is basically stigmatized of words. The stigma of words exposed. because basically it's like basically you have a different language. Me, I have a different language in English though. I don't have to have a different language to have a different language. I have my own language in English. I use words the way I use it to obviously clarify, the true image of God and Jesus that the world doesn't want to accept. They don't want to accept the reality of what God and Jesus actually is, or the Holy Ghost. They don't want to accept how dominating God is, because they want the devil to be dominating. That's why Hollywood did what they did, because they want the devil to be the dominant one, the sexy one, basically. They want the devil to be sexy because they want the devil to have power. And I don't accept that. So of course people gonna get mad at me because they jerk off to the devil and they want to keep jerking off to the devil. Basically, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. These women down here, they want to jerk off to the devil all damn day. They want to, and when they have sex with their partner, they want to think about the devil. They want to think about Satan raping them or some shit. That's how these women are. Same thing with men. Men do the same thing. See, me, I can't be like that. I can't think like that. I can't make the devil the dominant one. Obviously, the devil has some dominance by copying God, because God is the dominant one. God created hell. So God is the most dominant one. God basically, if you want to be real, God's the one that betrayed the devil. God's the creator. So that's just common sense. God got rid of the devil. God made the devil turn his back on him on purpose, for a reason. See, God's sorry that he made angels too and humans. To be honest, to be real, honestly. So he had to do what he had to do, because obviously. So basically, that's a common sense. That's common sense. So basically, shit, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Kind of forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Basically, that's just common sense. That's just plain out, brutal, honest common sense. So yeah, people want to make the devil hot. Hollywood and religion and everything want to make the devil hot. They don't want to make God hot. They don't want to make. Well, hold up. Didn't the devil steal that from God? Steal that image from God so he could be God? Because he's trying to be God. That's one thing you got to understand. The devil's trying to be God. So how is he going to be God? By copying God. Exactly. And that's how he's the God of the world, because God understand. The devil copied God's image. Oh, God created hell to torture people. The devil's a torturer. The devil's this, the devil that, the devil bad. God's the bad one. God was bad before the devil was bad. So fuck that shit. To be honest, God was bad before the devil was bad. To be real. So obviously the devil trying to be badass now. It's in Revelation about sexual immorality, how that shit be. So yeah, I had to just speak up about that, because that's just the sick and evil, wicked world we're living in. They don't want to live in reality. They want to make the devil the sexy one. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about stigmatized. That's one thing I was gonna go back to. But yeah, stigmatizing words. So that's another example. You could use what I'm saying there as a stereotype. Oh, can't see this, can't see that. That's stigmatizing. When I'm actually speaking the truth. I'm actually speaking the truth out. So yeah, that being said, peace.